The projector may include an external module called the touch unit for finger touch interactivity. Before you pair the projector with a whiteboard, check the board to make sure the surface is flat enough to support the touch function. Both the vertical and horizontal curvature of the board surface must be 5 millimeters or less. You can check the curvature by placing a straight edge against the board surface and looking for gaps. Check vertically, then horizontally. If any gaps are greater than 5 millimeters and the touch function is required for the installation, you should replace the board. The touch function will not work on a board with more than 5 millimeters of curvature. The touch unit can be mounted directly on the board or above the board with an optional mounting bracket. Depending on the size of the whiteboard, placing the touch unit on the board may slightly reduce the image size, but it will provide the best touch performance, and it is the recommended setup. If you want to mount the touch unit above the board's frame thickness must be 3 millimeters or less. If you are mounting the touch unit directly on the board, you must position the top of the projected image approximately 2 inches below the inside of the board's frame. If you are mounting the touch unit above the board, you can position the top of the projected image directly below the top frame of the board. This is an important detail, as you must determine the actual image size you can achieve in order to determine the position of the projector wall mount relative to the board. You will position the wall mount approximately 2 inches lower on the wall when the touch unit is installed on the board. In this video series, we cover installing the touch unit directly on the board. Also, we show a large whiteboard that can display a 100-inch 16:9 image with the touch unit on the board. If you are using a pre-existing board, determine the largest image size that it can accommodate with the touch unit on the board, keeping in mind that the native aspect ratio of the projector is 16:9. You can use the online installation guide to determine the image size and wall plate placement information.